Recently, something very interesting is happening with Tesla's Twitter account. I would say two things. First, Tesla's Twitter account became very active all of a sudden after a while of being kind of silent. Maybe they have hired a person to work on it. And also, Tesla shared a video of the world's largest die casting machine that Tesla is using in Fremont. Welcome back, dear friends. This is Armin Harayan from TorqueNews.com. If you are here for the first time, please subscribe to our channel for daily Tesla news and ring the notification bell so you don't miss my next Tesla stories. If you haven't seen Tesla's latest Twitter account, I would recommend seeing it. There looks like a lot of activity or growing number of activity there. Tesla CEO Elon Musk had said earlier that Tesla wants to simplify manufacturing of its electric vehicles and increase its EV output. One way it's doing so is by constructing or actually making its cars in the same way toy cars are made. This has allowed Tesla to produce a two-piece rear and front body casting as opposed to the 70 or plus pieces of car parts that were previously needed before casting. Tesla shared an impressive video on its Twitter account showing the casting at work and also the world's largest casting at Fremont factory. At its Fremont factory, the casting machine is outside with only a roof built around it. The machine is so large that it would not fit in the building and needed its own structure. But it looks like in Giga Shanghai, the casting machine is inside, as we have seen from previous pictures and videos. But at Fremont, this huge casting machine is so big that it won't probably fit into the Fremont factory, and is set outside with only a roof built around it. The same machines are being set up and used in Tesla factories around the world, and we know that at Giga Berlin we're going to see 8 of these huge casting machines known as Giga Presses. They are already there, and they are also in use in China to build the Model Y at Gigafactory Shanghai. In fact, several days ago we saw even some robotic arms that are going to be replaced by these casting machines. Majority of them, not all of them, brought to Gigafactory Berlin. Now, during Tesla's Battery and Investor Day back in September of 2020, the CEO of the company, Elon Musk, said Tesla's future advantage will be in manufacturing. The auto world is moving fully electric, and while the company makes good electric vehicles, all companies will eventually have a compelling offering in this view. By moving over to the die casting production technique, Tesla hopes to significantly reduce costs of its electric vehicles and production time, while also improving safety and output. Friends, Giga casting machines in 2019, Jerome Guillen of Tesla indicated that Tesla, Grohmann Automation were working on a giant machine. That was a quote, giant machine to make full-size cars in the same way that toy cars are made. The two biggest casting machines in the world had been purchased by Tesla, according to Elon Musk, in April 2020 to enable casting in Tesla Model Y rear chassis and crush rails as a single component. In January 2021, Elon Musk announced that also the rear chassis of the Tesla Cybertruck would be produced using an over 8,000 ton force, which is 80,000 kN casting machine. To be honest, I don't know what KN is, but it's probably a measurement thing. If you guys know, please let me know in the comment section. Speaking of that, if you would like these videos that I'm producing, I would greatly appreciate. They're helping me a lot. As of February 2021, Tesla had 3 casting machines installed at Giga Shanghai, 2 machines installed at Tesla factory in California, and 1 machine partially installed at each of Giga Berlin and Giga Austin, with foundations in preparation for additional Giga Press machines. If you remember, recently we also saw videos from our friends from Giga Berlin, Jürgen and Tobias, who showed huge trucks bringing these Giga casting machines with police escort to Giga Berlin. Now, die casting works by forcing molten metal alloy inside a reusable mold, then opening the mold to remove the finished piece after it has solidified. The open mold, according to Wikipedia, is cooled to 185 degrees Celsius, which is 365 degrees Fahrenheit, and cleaned by robots, and fresh molten aluminum is prepared for the next cycle to begin 1-2 minutes after the first cycle. Each fresh casting is trimmed to approximate size measured, checked for imperfections, and sent for CNC machining to finalize the size. For the Tesla's Giga Press based casting operation, ingots and offcuts of aluminum are melted in a natural gas powered melting over operating at 850 degrees Celsius until liquid. Slag in the form of aluminum oxide is mechanically removed from the surface, and the rest of the liquid metal is pumped through heated pipes to an enclosed warming after operating a 750 to 850 degrees heated using 400 kilowatts of electrical energy. At the beginning of each casting cycle, robots spray a thin layer of 35 milliliters of soybean oil is sprayed inside each half of the mold to allow separation. The mold is closed, and a near vacuum of 50 millibars created by pumping out of the air from inside. A robot reaches in, removes the casting, placing it into a quenching tank to reduce the temperature from 400 to 50 degrees Celsius. A mechanical trim press cuts approximate edges with excess aluminum being recycled back into the melting oven. So this is how casting works, friends. Like I said, regarding the locations, casting is used in Fremont. Preparations for work installation of the Giga Press die casting machine was planned to begin in California during May 2020, and now we're seeing it already in operation. Regarding Giga Berlin, as of July 2020, plans for the Tesla Giga Berlin factory in Brandenburg included provision and piling foundations of 8 Giga casting die casting machines. Tesla Model Y vehicles built at Giga Berlin will have a redesigned structure. European Model Y cars will use a front chassis mega casting in addition to the rear chassis mega casting. The first 1-2 Giga Press machines at Berlin will be required for the Model Y chassis production, with the remainder allowing flexibility in casting large numbers of parts quickly. The first 2 European Giga Press machines were planned to be delivered to Giga Berlin by the start of 2021. At Shanghai, E-Drug Company's parent company, LK Machinery, held a factory tour in Shenzhen on 27th November of 2019, during which a partially complete machine was visible. During the factory tour, the locally produced Chinese machine was branded as Impress Plus DCC 6000. By October 2020 last year, 3 Impress Plus DCC 6000 machines were being assembled for Model Y production at the Giga Shanghai factory. Giga Texas is next, so let's see what's happening there. During the night of 18 and 19 January 2021, just about half a month ago, concrete foundations for the Giga Press machines were poured at the Giga Texas factory location near Austin, Texas. On 21 January 2021, the first Giga Press components started to arrive on site. On 22nd January 2021, the base frame of the first Giga Press was unboxed and moved into position. By the end of January 2021, one compression platen had been lifted in place with the other two ready for craning, and as of 2nd February of this year, all major components of the first Giga Press at the Austin site, at Austin Gigafactory, has been craned into the place. Well, friends, let me know what you think about Tesla's usage and sharing of the video at Gigafactory, at Fremont. In the meantime, this is Armen Harian from TalkNews.com. Please like this video, share in social media. That helps us tremendously, helps my work, and also subscribe to our channel for daily Tesla news and ring the notification bell so you don't miss my next Tesla or EV story. I have several more coming later today. God bless you, everyone. Peace be with all of you. Have a wonderful rest of the day and see you soon.